We're talking about the football game.
Yes.
You
got to call it the big game.
The big game. the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Can you say both words together?
I don't know. Is that copyrighted?
We need a sponsor.
Yeah, exactly. We got to get written approval on that.
I want to talk about the halftime.
Amazing pop culture podcast.
Man, I'm okay. Well, let's talk about the halftime. Yeah. This bad.
So thinking back to you,
mm-hmm. Yeah.
What sticks out? Like, is there a halftime show that was cool?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I'm thinking back, so there's a couple of them. This one is kind of funny, but I do have some memory of this, and I've seen it a fair amount online as being the worst Super Bowl halftime show of all time.
Whoa.
Happened here in Minneapolis at the Metrodome. Miss that place, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about. You've seen this video of it, right? The figure skaters.
Tell our friends.
Well, okay. Now I'm getting you're asking a lot for details here because it wasn't exactly good. Yeah. But if you can imagine, in the middle of the field, in the Metrodome itself, I believe they had one of those like kind of very small plastic ice type of skating rinks, and they had a couple figure skaters there. I don't know, it might have been Brian Boitano and Nancy Kerrigan. I don't know who the fuck it was, man. But they're, I know, right? Oh, my knee. Yeah. What happened? Where's Tanya? Another good topic, but besides the point, it was a very small rink. I mean, maybe the size of this room, if I recall correctly. And there's kids with Christmas spirit or winter spirit, I suppose it would be, because it would be post-holiday season, but singing around and dancing and doing some other crazy shit or something. But that was terrible. Mm-hmm. But it was, I don't know. You go back, you watch it, and I think it was like perhaps the Super Bowl halftime performance before the big Michael Jackson one. I'd love to be fact-checked on that one, by the way, by anybody. That'd be great to find out.
These are just broken memories, yeah.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm doing my best today, man. It's Sunday morning. I slept in. It's snowing outside.
Oh, my God.
But no, that one does stand out. As far as the best goes, as most Minnesotans would say, you got to call out the Prince performance from Super Bowl, whatever number it was. Well over 10 years ago now at this point. But that was magic. I think that took place down... It wasn't Miami or something, was it? Do you remember? No, of course you don't remember. Nobody remembers that detail. Was it really Miami?
Yes.
This is amazing.
I'm just letting you hang here.
I know, right?
It's cool. This is organic.
Yeah, this worked out really well.
Yes.
You know, I like the way you look into my eyes. It's really
I'm just looking at my reflection.
Yeah, I know
I'm pretty handsome. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It bounces right back at you. That's like me on Zoom calls.
Let me ask you, do you rock and roll band?
Yeah.
What would be the quintessential halftime show to you? Like a show like, this is my band.
Got it.
Yes.
Like Living and Dead?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
I don't even care if they're from outer space.
So like one band to do it all of any era,
or
a
a super Marvel team up. I don't care.
All right. Got it.
Yeah.
So think back of certain eras of my life. I want to really focus on maybe that early adolescence when I was really starting to discover my own music, which was very early 90s. I would say maybe late 80s, but that was before I was really aware of what I was consuming to a certain degree. I was listening to what the older kids were telling me to listen to. And of course, it doesn't matter. Even the stuff as you get a little bit older, but you start to pick up on things that are more of your own interest. So where I would go is to like 1991 Guns N' Roses. That would be phenomenal because they're like the arena band. They weren't my favorite band back then, but when I think about bands I would love to see on a stage like that, maybe even today, to be honest with you, that'd be kind of cool. Like here I got it. The ultimate halftime show to relive the I think it was 1991. It was a Guns N' Roses Metallica tour with Faith No More opening.
Whoa.
To pull, right? Those three together for a Super Bowl halftime show. Can you imagine? They could open with Faith No More, like Mike Patton doing his little rappy singing thing that he does or whatever. And then in comes Metallica, maybe at number 2. They could be number 3. They could flip a coin.
So what is Metallica playing?
What is you got to play Enter Sandman. Okay. I mean, that's going to be the big one right there, but it could be a medley.
What are your thoughts on medleys?
They can be good, but they can be really bad. The best one I ever saw, no joke. So when I first moved here to the Twin Cities, 2004 or so, a while ago now.
Just
whatever.
Make up a time.
But anyhow, I worked for the whatever. Nobody, fact check that one, everybody. I worked for the Historic Theater Group. So that was like the State Theater, Pantages Theater. There's like one called Music Box Theater. But one of the shows that I got assigned was Pink. And she did a Janis Joplin medley, and she killed it. Like, that was so cool. I wasn't really much of a Pink fan before then. And afterwards, when I think about, her as an artist in music, that's what I think of, is this woman who just nailed it, and it was good.
She does have a powerful voice.
Oh, she's so good. Yep, absolutely. But other bands, I don't know. I don't know. And that's one of the challenges. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm wondering is because it's so manufactured, they have the fake crowd and the dancers and
yep.
I mean, do we even need it? Or is it so ingrained and it's just part of it? Because right now we got Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Yep.
Which people are pro and con and everything.
Yeah. It depends. I think it's a generational thing, maybe to a certain degree as well. I don't listen to Bad Bunny. I don't really know their music at all.
But it's like, you reach a point where you can't keep bringing back ZZ Top and.
No, but they've never had AC/DC, have they? Just saying.
Yeah.
Did they have ZZ Top?
ZZ Top. Yeah.
They did? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyhow, yeah.
So,
yep, I get you.
But I like. Are you familiar with The Weeknd?
I know The Weeknd.
Yeah.
They did the halftime show a few years ago or something, didn't they?
I love that song.
Yep.
So that
beautiful song, great song.
Synthwave.
Synthwave.
So I want to get into it.
Yeah. I'm going to drink my synth water.
Yeah, I'm going to have some
a splash of.
Yes. What color is it?
I'm curious what it looks like from the camera side. It's supposed to be like a teal.
Yes.
It's a mix of blue and green.
These are,
believe it or not.
You're a mixologist, and these are custom cocktails that you made.
I know, right? In the mini bottles. I feel like Andre the Giant when I'm drinking these. When I was in Japan last year, I think it was, they had those mini Coke cans, but they weren't just the mini Coke cans that we had. I think they were maybe a couple ounces smaller than that. And I felt like a giant holding these little cans.
Are you big in Japan?
Compared to the average person?
Yeah.
I would say probably.
Alphaville.
Yeah, definitely.
Big in Japan.
Definitely big in Japan. Yep.
Yeah, they're German.
T-shirt. Yeah, right?
They're big in Japan.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Every sip.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Man,
Synthwave.
You know what that's got?
What?
It's kind of got that that Caribbean splash flavor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Caribbean. Right. I call it Caribbean.
Caribbean
Queen.
What's yours taste like?
Billy
today?
Ocean.
What flavor is it?
I don't know, but it smells like Teen Spirit. Synthwave.
See, as much that was my
Synthwave.
As much as Nirvana was my band, I wouldn't put them on the Super Bowl halftime show because it just
Nirvana.
It wouldn't feel right.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of Nirvana.
No.
Yeah,
I haven't reached that state yet.
You're working on it. Maybe next lifetime. You and me both.
Come as you are, Chris.
Holy shit.
Synthwave.
Right?
What are your thoughts on Synthwave?
Synthwave. Wait, which camera? That one? You ready? Synthwave is dead.
What? Are you joking?
No. It's just a good way to get into people's underpants to get them all worked up. That did not come up the way I meant it to.
Dude, playing this epic joke. That's cool.
I just fell on my face there.
Background.
This much.
Apparently you were in
not enough to get any serious.
You were on the stage, dude. You were in rig.
Enough to pay for it and get to do one act classes, and that was about where it ended for me.
You weren't a theater kid.
No, well, I tried.
Yeah,
I did. I enjoyed it. I just, it's memorizing lines. That is the impressive part about the theater kids, is their ability to read something or listen to something one or two times and spit it out verbatim. There's no way I can do that.
How about ad lib? Just make stuff up.
I can bullshit all day.
Yeah, I feel that's cooler.
Yeah, well, that's kind of fun.
That's
I
real
enjoy that piece of it, right? That's comedy.
Yeah, because all those lines are written by AI anyway.
Yeah,
it's
they
all
are.
AI.
I'm one big AI now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So back to Synthwave.
Yes.
Where are we at?
And how dead it is.
Because you started your career in North Innsbruck.
I did. Yep.
As a Synthwave band. Am I correct?
Synthwave, cinematic retro wave. Yeah, kind of under that umbrella. So yeah. Yep.
To you, what does Synthwave mean to you?
What does Synthwave mean to me?
Not a trick question. Like just when Synthwave.
Yeah, electronic music, typically coming from some sort of synthesizer source. There's a certain structure to the music itself, of course, that makes it a little bit more easily identifiable. One of the things that I like about it is just kind of that steady 4/4 rhythm you often hear. I don't hear things typically outside of that piece of it. You get the dreamy synth piece. You get soaring arpeggios and sometimes dark backgrounds. I think Blade Runner, but music.
Sure. So do you think Synthwave is more about the synthesizer or more about 80s era? Or is it a combination?
It's a combination of both. Because I mean, they go hand in hand when it comes down to it. But one of the neat things with synthwave, I think, is that we're using, in a sense, some of those maybe sounds or timbres that we were using back in the 80s, but using contemporary technology to boost it up or to really kind of put our own twist on it today. So no, I think it's cool. We're taking these elements that we've had for maybe a whole generation now or previous generations and using them in our own way to create our own music, which is pretty cool. And it feels good because old guys like us now, we go, oh, that reminds me of this movie or
nostalgia.
This moment. It's nostalgia, musical nostalgia.
Do you think young kids have nostalgia? Because I argue they do not have any sense of nostalgia because things are hitting so fast, so hard.
Yeah.
Things are dying that they don't remember anything. Like me and you remember, oh, yeah, and that brings us back Saturday. What is Saturday mornings for kids, cartoons? Yep. That doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And there's so many different platforms now. There's your phone, not only your phone, your tablet, not only your tablet, your TV,
right?
Your earbuds.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, at that point, that's such an interesting thing I've never thought of before. But no, I don't think their brains developed. Oh, stop it.
Yes.
Is it noon yet? It's not even noon. Oh, well, it's close enough.
Can you imagine? Hold on.
No, for real.
I'm going to interrupt you. Can you imagine AI? They're taking this in.
Can AI have nostalgia? I don't
me and you, our conversation now is going into AI.
Yep. Yeah, right.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah. Yes. All right. So no, but back to these kids though. Kids having nostalgia. No, I don't think kids can have nostalgia. Not true nostalgia, at least. There is a term for people who have sensed nostalgia for something that they haven't experienced themselves, but I can't remember what that is. So there's something to that.
There's a term.
There's somebody came up with some word at some point. I read it once on the internet.
What are words for anyway?
Communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That
was missing persons.
We're going deep today.
That was a reference to missing persons.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Thank you.
Over my head.
God bless you.
That's all right.
Philip got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
No. Philip didn't get it.
So synthwave.
Did the listeners get it?
Yes.
Right.
Today it's going to be it's a highly caffeinated, scatterbrained.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Tangents.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun day today.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to go that way because we approached this one pretty open-ended.
Yes.
Like, what are we going to talk about
we're just
today?
Talking, man.
Yeah, we're going to bullshit today.
There's nothing written down.
No, we're going to see if we can get a comment that gives you 10,000 clicks.
Yes, it's all about the clicks.
10,000 clicks. By the way,
I got a Patreon. I got social media. I don't want to toot my own horn. Can you toot it for me? No, but just go to wherever our links are, go there, subscribe, like, click, comment.
Yep.
Talk to us. We're going to talk back to.
I like
synthwave.
It. Okay, synthwave. Back to that.
We're going into cinematic wave. Now, what is the difference between synthwave and
synthwave's like the overarching umbrella. Okay. That's what I think of. So that the cinematic retro wave thing that I mentioned is
retro wave.
Yeah, think about that, right? Very leaning into those movie type sounds, and that's where North Innsbruck started. It was really underneath that corner of the umbrella or that little prong. What are those things called? Either way, that piece of the umbrella. So that's where it started. But the fun thing about doing a cinematic approach is you can really kind of explore different genres of film. And so where I've slid over the last 8 years, I guess really where it is more into the movies that I truly like watching, which was horror films. So that's where I ended up where I'm at now, at least as far as the sound goes for North Innsbruck, is taking this dark synth sound is what they, basically what we call it now. And then have added another artist, Greg Online, who, our good buddy. We did that interview with him. Man, when was that? At the pizza joint.
Back in the day.
Yeah, way back. It's a good one, though. It's a fun one. People should go back and check it out if they haven't.
Subscribe on YouTube. Find
exactly. So we pulled Greg in. He's a guitar player, amazing singer. So he's got this post-punk sound. And we're taking that, mishmashing it with this dark synth sound, and we're finding something that's pretty fresh, new, interesting, that is palatable. Because that's hard to do. Find newish sounding music that you can enjoy.
What does palatable mean to you?
To me, something that beyond what tastes good. It's a perfect metaphor for that piece of it, I guess, more than anything else. But palatable, something you can enjoy.
So when you say that, it's not rough around the edges. It's more produced. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. I think that's one of the differences with this new album that just came out. 4 weeks ago.
So tell us about the new
released.
Album.
Yeah, so
please tell us.
We released this album. Greg and I worked together on. At least Greg is featured on 2 or 3 songs tied to it as well. But phenomenal stuff. But we've been working on this album and released it. It's called Ritual. Ritual. So it's second darksynth release for North Innsbruck, but it's our fourth album-ish or EP related release. So this one here, he's a part of it, but as far as the song quality, the music quality, the craftsmanship, every time you do something again, you're able to step things up because you've learned things and applied the ideas that you learned previously or picked on previously to improve what you've done before with your craft. And so for me, the songwriting piece stepped up. Sorry about that. The the ability to really kind of use the gear and equipment that I've had at my disposal over the years and have collected has improved. And then you pull in somebody like Greg, who is a freaking genius at audio mastering and mixing. It comes out incredible. Like it's really something special and something we're both really proud of as well. So Ritual is the name of the album. The single at the moment is a song called Archduke of Nightmares, which
Wow.
oh man, so
Yeah, tell us about
listeners. So
Yes.
are you familiar with the movie Psycho Gorman?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell us.
So Psycho Gorman is this movie about
For the one dude out there watching that doesn't know about it.
I'm disappointed in that one dude who hasn't watched it. Because how could you be the dude? You gotta get your. That's
You're
right.
telling them about
We're
it.
learning to
Yes.
love.
Yes.
We're learning to love.
We love everyone.
Yep. So Psycho Gorman, it's a brother and sister, and they're playing murder ball
Mhm.
in their backyard.
Yes.
And they find the gem of peroxidite.
Wow.
I think is the name of it, in their backyard, buried in their backyard. And when they find it, I don't know why they're digging in the yard. I forget why they're digging now, but they did. And they find this gem. And when they release the gem, it unleashes, if I recall correctly, Psycho Gorman. And Psycho Gorman is like this 8-foot purple guy who's got immense strength that can essentially rip people to shreds. He has superpowers. He's really a bad guy. But it turns out because this girl holds a gem of peroxidite that she has control over him, so he has to follow her commands.
Yes.
And that's what happens. Chaos ensues. It's a hilarious movie. That's Psycho Gorman.
Thank you.
Yeah, anyhow, back to the
Yes.
Archduke of Nightmares.
Yes.
He refers to himself as the Archduke of Nightmares in the movie. So as I was working on the song, I had that film playing in the background and was inspired. So deep meaning behind the name of that song.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Yeah.
I want to get back to your gear.
Okay. Back to the gear.
Do you have
Yep.
analog gear?
Yeah, I have some analog gear, some kind of mixed digital sampler analog gear. But I like having actual keyboards in front of me. So I don't work off of virtual synthesizers, VSTs. Okay. So everything is on a wall in front of me, synthesizer wise. It's all controlled by old school MIDI. So there's something called a 5-pin MIDI, I guess.
Sure,
it's all wire connected.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a pain in the ass because it doesn't always work.
That's cool.
Cables die, isn't it? Yeah, it's a special thing.
Yes.
And sometimes working with these cables as well, you can run into a little bit of interference as well. And you go with it because digital doesn't create that.
I find it ironic that I've talked about this before, that we're going to 4K, 8K,
right?
Ultra.
Yes.
But everyone puts glitch filters on everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone puts VHS filters. So they long for that.
Oh my gosh. For the Instagram posts I'm doing right now for a benefit album that I'm working on, I'm adding old school film filters to it. Go figure. I mean,
but isn't that funny?
It is. Nostalgia.
Yeah. Yes. It's nostalgia of bad audio.
Yep.
Of things dropping out. And
let's degrade things so it looks the way that it used to because it was better back then. So there you go, man. So
excellent. So help me understand. Yep. So Synthwave.
Yes.
Retro cinematic.
Whatever. Yep.
Wave.
Dark synth. Yeah.
And then dark. Tell me where dark, how that's different, how it's the same.
Yeah. It has a lot to do with the sounds and timbres that I'm choosing to use as an artist. Really what it comes down to. When you think about
tell us what a timbre is.
A timbre is the sound, the perception of a sound, the sound waves and the way that they form a sound. It's the reason something like let's say a piano sounds different from a guitar. The sound vibrations hit your eardrum differently from one to the next, and they're very recognizable. And so, using that word, that's a very good question. Thank you for calling that piece out.
Thanks for enjoying my question.
Absolutely, right. And these big words, let's throw them back and say, what do they mean? At some point, I'm going to go, I don't know. Sometimes I just use these words, but no. So really intentionally choosing those different sounds. And so when I'm thinking about the music that I'm creating, at times, actually all the time, I have usually like 80s or 90s, sometimes 70s horror film playing in the background, something that has an electronic soundtrack. And as it's playing, I'm listening to the bass, the bass that's playing. And then I'm going around to the different synthesizers that I have in my studio and trying to see what I can find that doesn't match exactly, but comes close to that sound. And then once I hone in the bass, I may develop a bit of a bass line and start to add some percussion to it. And then I'm going back to that film or maybe a different film, depending on what's playing, and we'll choose the second tone or timbre that I'm going to be playing with after that. And so I kind of gradually
Quick pause before the next bombshell. Loving this pop culture breakdown? Smash that like button. Drop your wildest take in the comments. We read them all. Haven't subscribed? Hit subscribe, tap the bell for notifications, and follow Amazing Pop Culture Podcast on social media for exclusive tea. Now, back to the drama.
work through the song, different pieces of the song, essentially. So starting with the bass line, going to more, I don't say kind of like backing sections to a certain degree, like supporting sections of music, maybe things that tie in strings or that word arpeggio again. So, music, kind of that progression of musical notes, kind of in a repetitive pattern or
So
nature.
what
to a
software
certain
do you
degree.
lay the tracks down on?
I use Ableton for almost all of it when it comes, actually, that's all I use now that
Now,
I
is
think
that an
about it.
industry standard?
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yep. And it's great for live performance as well, which is kind of one of the nice things about it. It's good for in-studio work. Some people would argue that there's other applications that work better if you're exclusively studio, and I'm not going to argue with that. I've never used them.
What are
I
some
don't know. Logic is one that is pretty commonly
Yes.
talked about.
Yeah.
Man,
No,
what
it's
else is
fine.
out there now? Pro
Yeah.
Tools
Bring in
used
Pro
to be
Tools,
one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
that's very common anymore, at least music-wise. But Ableton kind of seems to do it all, at least for me, where I'm at what I do. It's
Let
perfect.
me ask you on the average
Yeah.
track, how many tracks?
About 25 to 30.
25.
Something
Okay.
like that. And
As far
that's
as
each
your-
drums
Yeah, no,
singularly.
absolutely,
So,
100%.
yep.
So as far as your
Yeah.
other people in the business,
Yep.
like if you take, lack of a better word, a typical dark wave track, how many separate tracks are there usually?
It depends. It's interesting you call that piece out because our friend Gage Ganymede, and you've met him before, certainly. He just sent something my way for this benefit album I mentioned a little bit ago as well.
Yeah.
That I would say falls on the dark side of the spectrum, but it's very simplistic. It's, I don't even know, maybe 2 or 3 synthesizers, which is really cool because it stands out on its own. Each note has so much more meaning when you do that. It's hard.
No, it's funny you said that because I was talking to someone yesterday about drawing, like I'm into drawing in negative space.
Yes. Yep.
People always feel like they have to, it's like music too, you have a band like Kansas where they have to cram in as many notes and instruments as they can, which I love. I love prog rock, don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's
but
great.
Sometimes silence is even more powerful than the note itself.
Absolutely.
So to go to a simplistic synthwave, dark wave, that's pretty epic.
It's pretty cool. And to that point, I mean, you call it something like the pause, the intentional pause in dark synth music. I can, in some of the songs that I've written, you use that pause or even that slow in a tempo to draw suspense, draw tension.
Exactly.
So it's a very powerful tool.
Crescendos and
Yep,
the opposite
exactly.
of that. Exactly.
Decrescendo, right?
Yeah.
Is that
And
it?
take a breath.
Yeah, right.
Relax.
Take a pause. Who, me?
Paranomia.
Right now?
Paranomia, Art of Noise.
Paranomia.
Remember that tune?
No, I don't.
God, I'm going off on tangent.
Who sang that song?
Check it out.
I will.
The Art of Noise.
Art of Noise.
Yes.
Really? Okay. I'll check it out.
Yes.
This is a intense
Featuring Max Headroom.
It's an intense conversation today.
Isn't it great?
I hope your people can keep up with it.
That's fine. That's why I like having you in here because we're just going, man.
We're gonna crank shit up to 11 today.
Yes.
What film is that?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Tell us, Philip. What film is
Crank it up. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
This is
totally
Spinal
it.
Tap.
Yep.
That is Philip.
Did you see the remake of Spinal Tap?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
No, I maybe someday. Kathleen O'Hara.
Yes. Thank you. Let's get into that.
That hurts. She was like everybody's mom.
Yes.
Man.
Kevin!
Right?
Yes. Wow.
That was good. I'm loving it.
Home
So
Alone reference.
everybody though. Yeah.
To you,
that was
what
a
is
huge loss.
have a sip of your beverage.
Mm-hmm.
To you, what is the first thing you think of when you think Kathleen O'Hara?
Caribbean Fresh. That's the drink.
Yeah,
Kathleen O'Hara. No, when I think of Kathleen O'Hara, I think of that scene with her and John Candy in the van, the back of the van with the polka band.
Yes.
And
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, sure.
Polka.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man. No, Kathleen O'Hara, that, I mean, seriously, Beetlejuice is a huge one. Best in Show. There's just so many, man.
city television, SCTV. Have you gotten into that?
I never really
Oh,
did. I
it's
think I need to.
it's
though.
incredible.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
from our friends up there,
Is it-
Canada, up
That's
there.
not the Chicago folks. Okay, got
Yes,
it.
the Great White North.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
SCTV, Toronto.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah, I'll definitely
So
have to
you
check
have
it
Harold
out.
Ramis,
Mm-hmm. Harold Ramis.
John Candy.
Yeah. So
That's
they're all
from
part
here,
of the same.
Rick Moranis,
I didn't realize that
Eugene
was all-
Levy.
That's Eugene Levy. Amazing.
Dude, it's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah. See, that's a special
SCTV.
thing right there. SCTV. What was the crew out of Chicago? What were they called? Do you remember?
That's Second City also.
At Second City also.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got overlaps, Bill Murray.
Okay.
It's insane,
Yep.
dude.
Everybody's connected somehow in that.
Yeah, we're all
ballpark,
connected, man.
So yeah, but that was a tough loss today. I didn't expect to hear. That was one I didn't expect. She was like, what, 71?
Yes.
That's not that old.
No.
I mean, really. So
No.
so yeah.
No, but the good thing is
Mhm.
it's like when you pass, there's gonna be
Yep.
stuff out there.
Yeah.
Do you believe in legacy?
I think legacy is a great thing. And it means different things to different people. So yeah, I do. I think it's an important
So when
thing
you pass and go to
yeah.
the next level,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
are you building a legacy? Is that something you
Yeah.
think about or not? You're a young man, but
Man, that's such an interesting thing. When I was younger, yes. I think still maybe yes. I think the perception of maybe what the legacy means is different now. As when I was younger, it was about being remembered for like one single thing, or really standing out for something, whatever that means. I think at this point the term legacy means more about being remembered for somehow leaving the world a little bit better place in your
Oh.
immediate, like when you leave, the people who are in your
Yes.
circle will really miss you and love you. Like that's the
Wow.
important thing. I think that's more important than
That's interesting. You talk about
being
love.
in a book.
Can you have
Yeah.
love in electronic music?
I think you can. Isn't there's a book about computers and love, or somebody?
Yeah.
Ray
Computer love.
Bradbury, or
Seriously though, can electronic music have the same soul
Yeah.
as like an acoustic guitar?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think
Why is
so.
that?
I think so. You can still be quite expressive with the tools we have. I mean, there's with the guitar, you do how hard you pluck the string, if you bend the note. You can do all that with the synthesizer too, because you've got these modulators on the side, pitch benders, and you can get a lot of emotion out of a synthesizer. I think one of the interesting things that I found early on doing North Innsbruck stuff was writing things in sorry, my words are slipping me
No,
here real
cool.
quick. I think it was Sus chords, SUS. Sorry, I'm not musically trained.
That's fine.
But I remember looking at chording charts and deciding to stick kind of within that specific type of song structure. And what was fascinating about it was how listeners interpreted that specific sound. Because some people heard it as very sorrowful, very sad music, and some folks found it very light sounding, or almost kind of happy or cheerful sounding. So I thought that was a fascinating thing. With what I'm doing now, it's a bit different. I mean, definitely leaning more into minor chords and progressions, and so that gives it its own unique sound
You
as
don't
well.
do evil
But
tritones, do you?
no, I try not
Okay,
to.
thank you.
No.
What's a song that made you cry?
Ooh. Oh man. Okay. So this is there's a band called from the Twin Cities here called Don't Let the Name Turn You Off. It's a great they're a synth punk band. So the band's name is Toilet Rats. Tommy Rats is kind of the main person behind it, and there's kind of like a revolving cast of different people that help with live performances and recordings and
So
stuff.
it's an ensemble. It's a group.
It's a group centered around Tommy. I
So
think
there
is
is
a
a
good way to
master
put it.
mind.
Yeah,
Tommy.
he is. Yep, Tommy Rats is kind of the
Okay.
guy around it. And he had sent me a song like a little over a week ago or so that he'd been working on for this benefit album again that I
Mhm.
mentioned. And it's a song called Terrors in the Night, and it's a song that's very soft. It's very, very gentle, but it
Mhm.
also screams somehow.
Wow.
And I'm not sure how else to put that, but it ended up being the opening track on the song. But the way he uses his sound and his words to narrate and tell a story about what's happening in the world around him right now is really cool. Like, it's very powerful, and I listened to that, and it hit me. Like, I could hear it. You could sense it.
Did you get misty-eyed?
I did, yeah.
Wow.
It's really it spoke. I think.
Wow.
I think that's the important thing, is that it really spoke for. I don't necessarily spoke for, but it put a lot of feelings that I was having and experiencing into something a bit more tangible.
Wow, it was putting.
It was really special.
So let me ask you this: was it a combination of the lyrics, the music, everything?
It was. Yep.
Everything.
Yep. Absolutely. From the drums to the synthesizers to the way he used guitars towards the end to the way that there was like a gentle two-part. I don't know if I can call it a two-part harmony, but two singers speaking with almost like a whispered tone.
Wow. Layered.
It's powerful. Like, if you get a chance, I don't know if I've sent you the link for it, but if you're open to it, or you want to hear something that really has heart, that's
I'll
one.
definitely check it out.
Yeah, there's a few songs on that benefit album. When you go through it, it's just like, wow, this artist or this couple or these people really knew what they were doing and had a lot to say.
That is cool.
So yeah, art's amazing. I think, I think that's something that's really unique and special to us as a species,
So I'm gonna bring us back up.
Yeah,
because I wasn't trying to bring you down.
No, you
But
got me thinking though, man.
Yeah. Because a lot of times, synthwave, the argument is that it's so generic.
Yeah.
That there's there's no feeling to it.
Copy wave. Sometimes folks will even call it that. Yep.
It's just like it's like some background in a Sega Genesis
right,
video game.
Oh man, so this is interesting because I was thinking about this honestly, like as I was driving here about producing and writing music.
That's when you think.
Oh man, that and in the shower.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Either buckled in and with a jacket on, or standing naked underwater. I don't know what it is, right?
Or you can incorporate both.
I imagine your
Driving
viewers just picturing this right now.
Driving naked.
Diggs driving naked with a shower in the car.
Yes.
Your wet body as you drive.
Yes.
That's a sight.
Yes.
Where were we going with this? I totally am lost.
That's fine. We were talking about the soullessness of synthwave.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. And what about it?
That's fine.
Oh,
so
I don't know.
That's cool. You better back off your beverage,
man. Caribbean crisp or whatever we call it.
So I want to go to what makes you happy. What's a tune?
All right. A tune that makes me happy.
Yes. Besides your beverage.
I know, right? Yeah. That's a good question, man. What would I lean into if I wanted to be happy about something? Maybe like some Bruce Springsteen, a specific
Bruce Springsteen
song
makes you happy.
Oh man, like now I'm gonna be pressed to think of a specific song. Like, that one will get you there. I'm telling you, that's me living my best life.
Nostalgia,
right there. Shit. What else would be stuff that makes me feel good? Honestly, like this is silly, but it's not too often I jump into it. But 80s hair metal.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Like the high energy. Like let's do it.
Rock and roll.
Right. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's its own thing. That's for sure.
What's playing in your car right now? What's a station? What's a playlist?
Oh man. Okay, so it's God. So okay, I got it. So actually it's pretty obvious now that I think about it. There's a band that less than a year ago my partner, she stumbled across it. Okay. So it's a it's a band called Hanabi. It's Japanese for firecracker. And it's a 4-piece band. They're from somewhere in Japan. I don't know, but it's an all-female nu metal band.
Female nu metal.
Japanese.
Wow.
It's a trip. Like it's here's the thing about this. People go, holy shit. No, they're the music itself, of course, they're just tight musicians. They have this singer that she's got to be like 4 feet tall, but does the whole I want to do it.
Yes.
Like she's got it done, like I'm gonna destroy you kind of a thing. And
that's cool.
Right. Yeah, she's that's impressive, but the guitar player, the bass player, the drummer, they're all really good at what they do. But they've also mastered their image, which I think is exceptionally cool. So they're taking this nu metal twist, but they're adding this Harajuku core aesthetic. So these bright colors and these like elaborate costumes. I don't know
Yes.
if I call it that necessarily, but
Yes.
it's so cool and it's so much its own thing. I've never seen anything like
Yes.
that before that I'm drawn to it. It's fascinating. It's good music.
Do you think it
too.
has a nexus to K-pop?
You know, this is cool because I think really what this is it's packaging an American sound with the Japanese aesthetic, and then taking this kind of pop star idol
Yes.
approach
Yes.
where everybody is their own character,
Yes.
and they know how to play their character.
They have trading cards. And
Exactly,
Yes.
that's it, right? They all have their own Instagrams or whatever it is, all that kind of stuff,
all
their own
Avengers, man.
TikToks. Exactly, that's it.
All
And together our
superheroes.
powers are combined. They know exactly what
Yes.
they're doing. Like
'Cause
they're
I love
smart.
the
Yeah.
Korean, the
Yep.
Japanese, the influences.
Yeah, yep. It's
The-
cool.
with the American overlap, like you said.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
It is. Yep.
Getting
and
back to
I think-
the
yeah.
Super Bowl,
Yes.
nothing's more American than having
That's where we started.
than having a
Yeah.
K-pop band
Yeah.
play at the Super Bowl.
You
That
know,
would just
that would
bring
be
it all
wild.
around, wouldn't it?
That'd be wild. I don't know any K-pop bands off
Yes.
the top of my head, but that would be, why not?
Well,
I
maybe you
mean,
should look into it.
you know, if NFL wanted to draw new fans, K-pop would be one of the ways to do it,
Islet,
right? I mean,
Cat's Eye.
yeah,
There you go. I'm giving you some names.
that still doesn't help me.
Yes. Well, I'm helping you.
Demon Hunter, no. What is that one
That's fine,
called?
that's
Come
fine.
on.
Hey.
My nieces are tight on that.
Yeah, that's fine. Rock and roll.
I'm old and in the way. Yeah, right. Synthwave.
Yes.
Super Bowl.
We're bringing it back
football.
to Synthwave.
So,
Awesome.
oh man, right?
Well, did you have a good time tonight?
I had a great time tonight.
Awesome.
I really enjoyed my Caribbean Cool.
Yes. I think
Whatever
I
we're
feel I
calling
brought
it.
out the best of you.
I'm enjoying this. This was a fun conversation today. I really appreciate the invitation. You know, I wasn't really sure where we were going to go. I was hoping
The melting.
I was hoping
The morphing.
it would commence its lavaing, but
Yeah.
we got a nice squirt out of the middle at some
Yeah,
point while we were
yeah.
talking.
It's
Yeah.
like 20 below outside, so I think that has something to do with it.
It'll never actually.
No.
Not until what?
It's
Probably
like
April.
permafrost.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is our lava
Yeah.
lapse from January
tundra.
1st to March 17th. Man.
Yeah. Have a sip and then tell the kids where they can check out Ritual.
Caribbean Blast.
Yes. sir.
Ritual.
Yes.
All right. Here's the deal. Everybody, you made it this far in the episode. You might as well swing out by my band
Hi,
camp.
man.
Bandcamp. I'm an artist. I need to pay bills. So swing it out to Bandcamp. Purchase a copy of Ritual. I'm pretty sure it's $10. You can always pay more if you want. But it is a dark synth album that I know you're going to dig if you like John Carpenter, if you like scary movies from the 80s, and you like to move to music, this is going to be right up your alley. So swing it out to Bandcamp, check it out. Of course, you can always find me on Spotify. You can find me on SoundCloud and all those other streaming sites, but Bandcamp is immensely better because we can connect directly with you as artists. So do that. Swing by other social media. Instagram, Facebook are the two I'm most active on. You probably won't find me on any other sites because I can't keep up with them all. So North Innsbruck, new album's Ritual. The single is Archduke of Nightmares.
Wow. Do
Check
you
it out.
have merch?
Sometimes. Actually, I have cassettes right now. I should have brought one for you, man.
You probably should have. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could have totally
Probably
pitched
something you
that.
should have thought of.
That was a big
Yes.
miss on
Yeah.
my part.
That's fine.
But I can explain it to you real
Yes.
quick. It's for the album Mindbender, which was our previous release
Yes.
from 2023. It's in cassette form. Good old-fashioned cassette type.
Mhm.
In fact, the cassette itself is clear and roughly the same color as Dag's
I got an idea for you.
mystery beverage,
I got an idea for you.
cranberry cocktail.
I
What's
got an
that?
idea for you.
Let's do it.
You have the cassette.
I do.
With the cassette,
Yeah.
have a pencil with North Innsbruck on there.
A pencil? Oh,
So
to
you can
twist
wind it back
them.
up.
Man, I miss doing that.
What do you
Mhm.
think of that?
Should probably do
Someone's
that.
going to steal
Yeah.
that right away. As soon as they hear me
It's
say
done.
that.
It's gone.
So
the
it's
accessory.
North Innsbruck on the
Yeah.
pencil.
You can put a pencil on like a neck chain.
Yes.
Like jewelry, and then you
Yes.
can twist it
I
or
also
something.
want trading cards.
Trading cards would be cool. I'm out of t-shirts.
Yes.
I can't get over how many t-shirts I've
Yeah.
sold over the years.
Greg
I
online.
would have thought. Greg
Trading card.
online. Greg
Like
online
his
could
hair
have one.
blowing.
Oh,
You know,
he's
like a fashion
he's
shoot.
got beautiful hair, doesn't he?
Fashion
Though
shoot.
that curl, and
Yeah.
he's got that
And then what would you wear?
pompadour. What would I wear?
Yeah.
I'd be naked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd have
Yeah.
that water coming down to me in the
Would it be
shower.
tasteful?
No, God,
No,
no.
no.
It'd be so sleazy. It'd be
All right.
great. Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. There's so many things I want to say about that I'm not going to because I don't want to put that out in the world.
Next episode.
Sure, why not?
All right. All right, we're done.
All right.